We spent a lot of time together this session, and I've enjoyed it all, including now. What I would share with you is, when I first brought you 1249 many months ago, it had actually been something that we had vetted for years and years, different elements of college campuses and different dynamics and how might we handle that. We talked a lot about students and dorms and the difference between storing weapons in dorms versus being allowed to carry in dorms. What about parking on college campuses? What about interfering with other laws? A myriad of questions that got very granular and detailed. We had forums in Fayetteville, at UCA, question after question, interviews for years and years to vet through all of those elements. One of the things I was am very, very excited about is when the bill got to the Senate and we transformed the approach from qualification based on being staff and faculty to qualification based on training, it opened the door to expand the concealed carry enhanced permit to a bunch of new locations. Places like stadiums, places like government buildings, courtrooms, and many, many others, bars, lots of other places. Now, that happened in a very short time and was approved in a very short time. We didn't have forums, we didn't have sessions at college campuses, we didn't have talk shows, we didn't have any of the time and effort and energy put into vetting every single granular question the way we did with the base college decision making. So why are we here today? Because the process has moved very, very quickly to do what I think are some tweaks to what we signed into law, Act 562, which do not move us backward in the sense that they're going to make Arkansans less safe, but rather continue to help us refine the tremendous, humongous step forward we've made on two fronts: protecting our fellow citizens and expanding our gun rights. Why do I say that? Well, there is no SEC school that allows concealed carry in their stadium. So what have we done with this bill? The amendment that Representative Ballinger's presented does not automatically allow stadiums to prohibit in Arkansas, not by any stretch. They have to go to the same body who we're entrusting with our base CCL program, with our enhanced CCL program, and they need to deliver a security plan. And the security plan has detailed in this amendment in the bill, and I know you have not had a long time to look at it, has many critical elements that must be met to the Arkansas State Police Department's satisfaction before they will be allowed to prohibit enhanced carry permit holders. Does that mean that they will always be able to meet that or desire to meet that? No, it doesn't. It gives some flexibility, as decided in that instance by the Arkansas State Police Department. Let's take another issue: private entities and their approach to making their decision about whether or not an individual is allowed to carry. Look at how beautifully Representative Ballinger's idea addresses that. In this amendment, if you're a private entity, like a church or a private university, and you choose to prohibit carry, you have two options. Option one is to post clear signage so individuals know that carry is banned. And if they violate that with that information, they will have a charge against them. If you choose not to post the signage and ban them, they will not have a criminal charge against them. It only makes sense to be able to do it that way. So an enhanced concealed carry permit holder will be able to carry unless it is prohibited by signage. And if somebody chooses not to prohibit by signage, but to prohibit one-on-one, then they would have to see some type of violation, let the person know, they get that warning and no criminal, no loss of license, just the way you would do it if someone came into your home and you told that person, I don't want you carrying here. So that's the way this amendment breaks down some of these new areas that we've opened up. Why are we doing it so quickly? Well, there are some concerns based on statements by the head of the SEC just this afternoon that there could be ramifications for the football program as one example. Do I think these penny, sky is falling, tragic predictions are going to come true? I do not think they are. However,